Welcome back. This is your feel-good breakfast show, Expresso here at S3, and getting your ball over the try line is an extreme sport on its own. So we're about to take you through the best Rugby World Cup tries for your dose of Throwback Thursday, brought to you by our proud sponsors of the 2023 Rugby World Cup, TOTALENERGIES. And here to highlight the best on our trip down memory lane is first-team coach at Bergfleet High School, Clive Stevenson, the one and only, the one who led his team to a fantastic season. Clive, it's great to have you.
Good to be back.
It really is awesome to have you. And of course, an incredible try is made even better, right, when the build-up is of the utmost quality. So let's take a look at some of these tries. In fact, English players, Will Greenwood and Jason Robertson, showing the power of teamwork at the 2003 Rugby World Cup. So how important is sort of speed and making these types of decisions? I mean, remember, you're running toward a player. You're thinking, can I take it myself or do I release the ball? What goes through your mind there as a player?
Well, Jason Robertson and, funny enough, Shane Williams, who was also in for Wales.
Yes.
They were the smaller wingers, and they were kind of ahead of their time at that time, because everything was about size. And it just shows those players with the small, athletic, and really full of speed can create havoc on the field, especially in international rugby, where the defence is very small, the margin for error is small, and the gaps in the defence is small. And they paved the way for the likes of Cheslin of today, Kurtley Orense of today, Darcy Graham from Scotland. And you can see Jason Robinson's just out-for-out pace there, ran straight through the gap. And I think what's also important was the supported running line from Will Greenwood there. And that is what also makes New Zealand so good. It's not necessarily they're better on attack, but just the fact that there's people running off the shoulder, left or right.
I mean, just look at that.
Look at that from running.
And the presence of mind to release at that stage as well. I think that's because, I mean, you're making split decisions. You are running at full tilt.
100%.
So to make that decision very quickly is powerful as well. Talking about full tilt, we all know Brian Abana knew how to do that, a rare talent. And his tries have been up there with the best. But his 7th try in the 2007 Rugby World Cup must be a favourite. Just take us back to this particular moment over here where this is Brian. And you can even see when Brian runs, there's something about his shoulders where you know if his shoulders are coming at you like that. Look there, those shoulders almost hunching over. You know he's gone, flying over the try line.
Well, he was the fastest rugby player at the time. And, I mean, it goes to show he's the leading try scorer for the Springboks at 67. He's the joint top try scorer in the World Cups, joint with Jonah Lomo, the other New Zealand legend, at 15 tries. And he was a special player. Look at that outfit.
A little touch there on the boot, and then his shoulders go up, and then you know he's gone.
And you're not going to catch him.
No.
And that just shows you how important speed and mobility is on the wing out wide and scoring those tries for the team.
And I mean, that type of speed is just, it's completely out of this world. When Brian did this, it was, I mean, outstanding, flying over the try line. It's just, and it's also great for a fan to watch that. But of course, making your mark is crucial in any sport. And as a player, that is vitally important, a try like this one. So 55 international appearances. Tommy Seymour knows how to create the legendary status, of course. So let's take a look at this one over here, because look at that. And you can just tell that's hard running, but also smart running. There's skill involved in that. Because now what you're doing is you're breaking the line almost on a lateral level. You're not even going through players. I mean, come on. Come on.
Oh, we could see there, as you can see, look at that. Look at that interception, so that's straight on the counter.
And now watch this run over here. Now you're breaking the line, and it's lateral. Look at that. Bah!
Great step there. And then what we're missing out here is the great offloading here.
And here we go.
They didn't give a chance for South Africa to set here. Offload,
boom,
offload,
boom,
and it's try time. And also, let's talk about that strength to get over the line. They're going over 2 players. And that also shows you that you need to work on your strength in rugby. It's important to break the tackles, especially as it's physical it is at an international level.
Wow. I mean, I'm sure that you've coached many a student who could be Springbok quality as well in your team right now. First-team coach, Bergfleet High School. So when you adopt these sorts of mentality to score tries, what are the type of things that you say to your players to try and get into this legendary level as these guys that we've seen in this try section here?
Well, just to basically, the most important thing is to see what's in front of you. To play what's in front of you and also to support each other. There's no one to have isolations of players running by themselves. Also do that supportive lines. It's very important, as I said. And just obviously, basically putting all their focus in the try line. Do not panic when they're close to the try line. And be calm, and you will basically get there with pressure.
It's going to be beautiful. Clive, thanks so much for taking us through some of the best. It's been wonderful to throw back. And, of course, there are many things happening. Of course, New Zealand, Uruguay as well. Quick thoughts on that match?
Well, it looks like New Zealand is starting to tick at the right time, which is kind of worrying.
True.
And I think people have written them off too early.
Yeah.
And I think they're going to be a surprise this World Cup. And I think if they do meet Ireland, which is supposed to happen, I think they might surprise Ireland coming into that quarterfinal.
I can see it as well. I mean, I can't wait for a match of that magnitude. It's going to be beautiful. That's why we love the Rugby World Cup. So get ready for this game's festivities, of course, with TotalEnergies. Head on over to a Total Energy service station near you. Top up on fuel, bright charcoal, firelighters, snacks and drinks for the big game. And you can earn club points that can be redeemed for cashback vouchers, helping you save on those future purchases.
Just like in rugby, it's uniting our energies that helps us move forward.